This video provides an overview of the ePrescribing State Law Review from Point of Care Partners. In the next 3 minutes, you'll be given an overview of what the product includes and how it's delivered. The ePrescribing State Law Review is a succinct yet comprehensive review of state regulations for e-prescriptions. It is delivered in a summarized, easy-to-use format for busy product managers. Updated quarterly with intermittent alerts for urgent changes, it includes a grid with business rules for 50 states, D.C. and Puerto Rico, a document containing full citations and text of relevant state regulations, and each quarter a summary of important changes is provided. Our overview begins with the rules product we call the grid, which is the primary tool used by our clients to understand the state requirements. This index is the home page or table of contents for the product and helps users navigate to the content pages. The content areas include contacts, RX formatting rules, delivery rules, and prescribing authorizations. We'll start with the contacts. The contacts section includes information about regulatory agencies that govern e-prescribing in each state, including boards of pharmacy, boards of medicine, and where applicable, narcotic enforcement boards. Throughout the product, recent updates are highlighted in red. The prescription formatting rules section is where you'll find details of state-specific formats for printed prescriptions, such as how many signature lines are required, and printed prescription text requirements. We'll also include information about DAW language, electronic signatures, and tamper-proof paper requirements. Now let's review the prescription delivery rules. The first column indicates whether or not the state requires approval of the e-prescribing vendor or intermediary. The remainder of the page shows what is allowed for faxing, EDI, and printed of controlled substances, and non-controlled. This page details mid-level prescriber requirements. Included are rules regarding supervising physician signatures, the types of drugs allowed, and other information that must be included on prescriptions written by a physician assistant, nurse practitioner, and other mid-level providers. From our index, you'll find the links to a full set of data for each state. For example, all information for New Hampshire is on a single page, including contacts, prescription format rules, and delivery rules. For recent changes, explanatory notes, and the date of the update are also included. The grid also includes prescription formats for each state. Here you see a sample prescription format for Indiana. The red text indicates specific requirements for the state, in addition to the standard elements in black. If the state has any specific requirements for fax headers, those are included below the prescription blank. This completes the overview of the grid. Now let's look at the regulations document. This component includes the specific legislative statutes and rules that address the items summarized in the grid. This section is organized by state. This document is where users go to read the full text of a statute, or an excerpt from a Board of Pharmacy newsletter, or an email that clarifies a relevant issue. The information in this document is the backup for the conclusions Point of Care Partners has made regarding the state requirements we report. The ePrescribing State Law Review is a must-have to ensure proactive EHR compliance.